Welcome back to the another video tutorial. In this video, I will be telling you about how to calculate the formwork for footing, foundation, and also we will calculate the concrete RCC for footing foundations. In the previous lecture, we have covered about the lean concrete PCC foundation, and now we will calculate about the footing. So let's move. Here you see in the footing schedule, we have been given the dimensions of four type of footings: F1 footing, 2, 3, and F2 star. And here we have been given the dimensions: length, this length, then this piece is breadth, and this is depth. Similarly, all of the footings, the same dimensions have been given in this schedule. So let's move to the layout plan. So basically we have to calculate this uh, formwork, and then above this we will do concrete, and we have to calculate that quantity. I will show you in the pictures. As you see in these pictures, this I have to calculate first this formwork. Let me show you this. This is the formwork. We have to calculate this formwork. In the previous lecture, we have calculated the formwork of this lean concrete, and now we will calculate this formwork of RCC foundation reinforced. You see, reinforcement has been placed, and then concrete will be laid. So we have to calculate how much meters square in length this formwork will be used in this building footing foundation. Got got my point? This formwork. You see, this formwork. Then this concrete will be calculating this reinforced concrete, how much quantity of this formwork has been removed here. This formwork, you see, we have to calculate how much of this formwork will be used. Let me show you this. You see here, they are placing the formwork with properly checking the length and then breadth and then depth, so that there will not be any irregularities in the dimensions after concrete is laid down. Okay, here they are doing the formwork placement. Here concrete is being poured and moving to the columns. Here they are moving to the column portion. Okay, see in this pictures this we have to calculate this quantity. How much of this will be placed in the footings? Okay, let's move to the construction drawing. Here you see footings have been given. We have to calculate first F1. F1 we'll see how much F1 are there. Let me see, zoom it. F1. This is F1, this is F1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 number of F1s are there. We have to now write footing F1. How much? F1 are 7 total number of. How much is the length? How much is the length of F1? Here the dimensions are given in millimeter. We have to convert it into meters. So it will be 2.35. We'll write 2.35 meter is length. How much is breadth? 2.2 2.2 is the breadth. 2.2 is the breadth. So we have calculated a breadth which is 2.2 from this schedule. 2.2 is the breadth, and how much is depth? 600 mm. 0.6 is the depth. 0.6. How much is formwork will be required? 5.46. Let me show you how we have calculated this. You see this formula? We have calculated the parameter. Parameter is this. Let me go back to the formwork here. You see this? We have calculated 2 times of this. 2 times. Why 2 times? This one plus this one. Okay, 2 times of this, then 2 times of this. Okay, this length, then we have plus 2 times of breadth. We calculated the parameter, then we calculate this parameter. You see here in the formula, 2 times of this, then 2 times of this. Okay, then we calculated this, multiply with this depth, and then we multiply with depth, and then we have to also multiply it with this number of footings. Let me do it. Bracket, again bracket place here, and then overall multiply it with this number. Okay, we got 38.22. You got how we have calculated this? I have calculated 2 times of length plus 2 times of breadth. Calculate the parameter, then we this overall whole parameter we multiplied with length, we got in meter square. This is for 1, then we have to multiply it with overall total number of footings. Okay, we got how much of meter square of formwork will be required. We calculate it, and we then multiply it with number of footings. Okay, okay, let's move to the second footing, which is footing F2. Okay, footing F2. Okay, I have to now F2, how to calculate the formwork for F2, same as F1. We will see how many of F2 are here. F2, this is F2 star. 1, F2, where F2, 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 here 2. The total, how many of F2? 2 number of F2s. Let me here write down 2 number of F2s. How much is the length? Okay, we have to now change this whole into 14, some more visible. How much is the length of F2? Here we see how much is length of F2. F2 here RC 1.65 length, and 1.5 is breadth. So let me write down here 1.65, and how much is breadth? 1.5. 1.5, and depth, I think depth is same as F1. See here, 0.6, 0.6. So formula is same. I drag it here. So it's 7.2 times of this plus 2 times of this multiplied with this. Then one footing calculated, we multiply with 2, we got for two number of F2 footings. Okay, let's move to the other footing, which is F3. F3, how many of F3 here? We have to check it. F3, how many of F3 here? 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so total number of F3 are 4. Let me write down here F3, F3, F3. Why this is being changing again and again? Okay, let it go. F3 got total number of 4. Okay, and length, how much is length? So we have calculated number of F3. Total number of F3 are 4. So we will check the length of F3 footing. F3 footing here 1.3 and 1.3. So here we will write down 1.3 and breadth is 1.3 meters. Okay, depth is almost same as same for F2, F1 0.6. So we'll write it down 0.6 is the depth. So how much of formwork required for F3 footing? 12.48. Okay, now move towards F2 star. How many of F2 star here? 1, 1 and 2. So total number of F2 star. Let me write it down here. Footing F2. Okay, total number of F2 star are 2 numbers. How much is the length? 1.85 and 1.7. 1.85. And how much is breadth? We have seen there 1.7. Depth is same 0.6. So total quantity of formwork required is 8.52. So in this way we have calculated the entire formwork required for our footing, this foundation. We have calculated basically all this formwork required for this foundation. As you seen here, total 66.78 meters square of formwork will be required in our footing foundation. I think that I have cleared the formwork quantity calculation and the concept. Let's move towards this concrete. How much of this RCC concrete will be required in this foundation? You see this? Now we will calculate this. How much of this concrete required? For formwork we have calculated. Now concrete we will calculate here. So let's make a copy of this. Before this, sorry, make a copy of this, create copy. Copy is being created here. Okay, let's change this to meter cube because we have to calculate it in meter cube. Okay, let's put script it. Do some quick. Where it is here. So RCC footing, concrete will be in meter cube. So number of footings will be same, length will be same, breadth will be same. Obviously, as you seen, as you see here, the length and breadth of footing for formwork and concrete, they are definitely are same. So no change in the length and breadth. We will again move to the here. Here you see the length and breadth of RCC concrete footings are same. So no change in this length and breadth. These are okay. Depth is also same. So what we have to change is here is the formula. So what will be formula here? Let me tell you. So we have to multiply this with this total number of this, then with depth. Sorry, you have to multiply it this, then we have to multiply with this breadth, then we have to multiply it with depth. Press enter. We got this same. I think you have to apply the same formula onwards. So total number of concrete required is 32.5 meter cube. I have to change this as well. RCC. I also have to change this RCC for foundation footing. So in this way we have calculated. Okay. Okay. We have to delete it. This one. No need of this. So in this way we have calculated this formwork of building 001 and RCC for building 001. See there, we have calculated this whole quantities in this video. Okay, see you then in the next video. Till then.